welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory, our first playthrough. Um, some stuff to get done today. I figured that we would start at the MAM first off today. That way, if we have any longer research we can do, we can start that and then come back to it later instead of having to wait between episodes for research to finish. Uh, the analysis of inflated pocket dimension is completed. Please choose a new mode in a tree to begin new analysis. Perfect.
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
Awesome. Let's go to the sulfur tree. Nobelisk explosives. Yes, please. Start research. 3 seconds. Boom. And we are 15 cable short. That's easy to fix because we have the cable right over here. Look at that. Look at that. Sulfur? That? Have everything we need? That's a 3-minute job. That's fine. So, where do we make those explosives? In what? Assembler? Yep, and it's just gunpowder and iron tubes or steel tubes. Okay. And what is the ratio? 5 black powder to 10 steel pipes. They make one explosive. So, organization. Organization. Right, that's out, right? Yep. Ah, look a little bit better if I make them both off one. You are going to make explosives. 5 powder and pipes. You need So we will be able to go blow up that rock that's on the coal. My plan today is to set up the entire production of stators down where that coal is, where we are taking the 240 iron ore. We're going to put a splitter on that. Instead of sending the whole 240 up to the steel production, we're only going to send 120 because we have an extra 120 that's up there. But if we don't send it up there, if we keep it down in the valley where the power and the coal production is, we can just build the stators down there because there's also a copper mine which we need for the wire down there. So that almost works out perfectly. So 5 of the 10 of these. Okay. This will give us 100 explosives. And that's a good start. And we'll figure out if we need to actually create a production. And we'll see if we can blow up this rock. I think the first thing I want to do is see if I can blow up that rock. Wrong bin. So you get that. You get that. And in return, you should be giving me explosives. Watch the first one roll off the line. Oh, they're tiny. Well, that's less than satisfying. I mean, we're only making 3 a minute, so we're not exactly in the war production industry. Um, so that is that. I'm gonna let that run. I'm gonna pause the recording while I suit up for going and dealing with the production we need to do. I will come back when I have us equipped and ready to go. All right, I have pretty much gathered, I think, what we're gonna need. Um, let's see how the MAM is looking. Uh, now I can make a detonator. We're gonna have to do that. I think we need the extra hand slot. Um, so let's run and get some more gunpowder. And then expand the hand slot. And then be on our way. Build the detonator. We have to build the detonator so we can make things go boom. Make it all go boom. This one has these. I want that. I want that. That should give us. Did that give us 100? Nope, only 81. All right. Well, let's do that and that. All right. I like me likey. I checked the space elevator. while I was gathering resources and stuff or supplies. It's chugging along, but it's nowhere near ready. Let's That's a 3 minute sucker, huh? Well, all right, that's fine. We'll start the research at least. I don't know how I feel about this rifle. We need to make those circuits before we can research the rifle. I also need to look for quartz mine. I'll look while we're over there, see if there's one. All right, I will bring us back when we get over to where we're going to work. Well, we haven't quite gotten there yet. I was making a detonator, gathering the explosives, and it popped up that the research was finished. So let's get the extra hand slot. Um, which we now have. Let's go in here. I don't know quite how this works. Those don't go in the hand slot. How do I use those then? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Cool, cool. So now, oh, you can see I had to take some wire. So the wire belt is empty. When we get back, we will destroy that. 171 wire. I want a little bit more. I don't want to have to run back here because I've needed wire for something. Actually, we're going to produce it down there, though. No, I don't need more wire. All right, we'll be back. And here we are. The first thing that we need to do, and I've never done this before, so this ought to be interesting. But just click and throw. Oh, that didn't. Well, it worked. It was a horrible throw. And here we have some normal coal. So let's build our miners. We'll need two. Actually, I think we'll need 4 portable miners. Four portable miners. So this is going to be 120 coal. Throw that down. Let's power him up. Now, we bring it down here. And I think we build out here. I really, really do. I think we just... Nope, I want those first. Sorry, tree. invite me to do that, dummy. Um, I don't know how much room this is going to take. We have to run it through the foundry first, and then probably split it or merge it, because I don't know. I don't remember the recipe for the stators. So we need to be able to make copper wire, which uses a smelter and a constructor or two. I have one more row back here. Fix that. All right. Now, I'm just trying to decide how I'm getting stuff down here. And I feel like it's probably going to be an elevator and a conveyor. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to make it. This really is not an environmentally friendly game, is it? Or sort of just abusing this planet. Um, up. Those. And now we've partially built on the copper node, which is absolutely the most inconvenient thing in the world, and it's normal. So a Mark II will get us. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. There's hope. There is hope. We live with that. Does that set up something that is bearable? And I think the answer is yes. But I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think we can do something different. Um, that's not what I wanted. Stop. Sure. Because I'm only sending 120. I only need to put a Mark II on there. I don't think that's what I wanted. I wanted it up. So now I need a Mark III coming out. To there. Actually, no, I don't want that. Let's do it. Why is it? What is this aligned to? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do. Is that close? Oh, no. It's not close because I've messed it up. Can I not go from the top? Is that really a thing? There. Does that work? I'll know if I see that elevator moving. Yep. Outstanding. So then we have to get copper. We need to do a little hedge clearing. All right, a little landscape simulator. Let's just clear the path over here. I know I walked past the bush. I'll go back and get it. Okay. So now we're going to be bringing 120 coal, 120 copper, and 120 iron ore. So now we need that there. That there. I'd like to be able to see what I'm doing. Let me just make some temporary. All right. Okay, so now I just need to power this guy up. Yeah. And he's still doing 240. Mark 3 coming out of there. Mark 2 there. Mark 3 there. I don't think that matters. I really don't. Um, and then we need. I'd like to make this look a little bit better. And iron ore coming in there. I don't think I can get on there. Should probably leave myself a ramp up or something. No? I don't imagine having to jump off of there many more times. Now we just need our coal. And we will be in the stator business. Mind you, I didn't double check this recipe. So if it's not steel pipes and copper wire, we are in trouble. So much trouble. So much trouble. And then we just end this episode with a fail. Because that's fine. You should always try your best. But not everything goes as planned all the time. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still get really frustrated when things don't work the way they're supposed to. But you can't really get aggravated over a game, you know? And I know it happens. Get this somewhere that that stuff is not clipping through. I just did what I didn't want to do. Right through the plant. Right through it. So now I'm pretty sure I've looked at this recipe 1,000 million times, but it's 45 and 45, right? 45 and 45. So we need to split it into 90 and 30. Okay, well, we can do that. So let's just say that we're gonna split it 60 and 60. And then right here we're gonna split it 30, 30. So 60 going there, right? That's 60 getting split 30 and 30, and then getting merged. They're not in the enough room. And I have to. Okay, where is the arrows now? And I'm gonna take a pause until it's light out. Be right back. All right, finally we can see. Um, so what we have here, let me just make sure everybody understands, is I have a splitter down here. It's going to take 120 in, split it off 60 going this way, and 60 going this way. So now that 60 has gone into here, we're going to split it off 30 going this way, and then 30 merging. There's a merger right here. 30 merging with that 60 to make 90. And now from that 90, we split it one more time, and we have two sets of 45. Does that make sense to everybody? So 90 in, 90 in, and then the top one is the exact same way, and that's going to be for the iron ore. That way we've stacked our merging and splitting on top of each other and reduced the size of our footprint over here. So now we have 90 and 90. We can set up Foundry 1. I want to move that a little bit. Get a little bit, I think, better looking placement. Will that work? Possibly. So, no. What about the other way? What about what if I push it forward a tiny bit? Does that work now? Ugly, but yes. So foundry one there. Foundry two there. We're gonna have to make this a little bit wider. There's no room for the copper, but that is absolutely fine. And foundry three there. That's not gonna work. That's fine. Let's do that. That. And that. And now we need to look at an assembler. I need to see what the recipe is for a couple things. Let's make sure we're doing the right thing for the stators. Yes, 15 steel pipes. And 80 wire. What is the steel pipe recipe? 30 a minute. And this is putting out 45, right? Okay, I need to do some math. I'll be right back when I have all the machines set up. And finally, after a million years, we're back. Um, so this was a little bit more complicated than I anticipated, and I guess complicated is the wrong word. It just took more room and more machines than I was thinking I was going to build. So basically, what we have are three smelters. The first two are getting 45 iron ore and 45 coal a minute. The second one is getting 30. They further get broken down into sections of 15. Wait, I passed it. Further get broken down into section 30 Coming in here, it makes 20 steel pipes. So 20, 20. So anyhow, that's 4 machines of 20 in total. Sorry. 4 machines of 20? What have I done? I'm jumping around and losing my place. I'm sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 machines. First 3 are making 20. Wait a minute. What have I done now? Okay, that's where the confusion is. So this guy's only working at 66%. So he's putting out 29.7. So he's putting out 30, which is exactly enough to make 20. So we have 4 machines making 20. The problem is we need these to be 15 going into the assembler for the stators. So we're merging the 20s. Here we're merging 3 20s to make 60. Bringing the 60 in here to split it off into 30s, and then further splitting the 30s off into 15s. This one, that's only making 20, all we can do is break it down so that we get a 15 and a 5. And so this very top belt only has 5. Which means, let me start it. Let me start it. And we can finish. I know it was confusing. I know I confused everybody. This last machine here is only making 20. I should have had another machine making another 10, and I don't have the resources coming in to do that. And that would have given us all even belts of 15 going out. But instead, we have 5 belts of 15 and 1 belt of 5. But I figured even putting 5 on a belt and making something is better than just wasting them and making nothing. So if we put 120 coal into the bottom, 120 iron ore into the top, everything should start springing to life. What we've done over here is we have 8 machines making wire. We only need 6, but we have 8. And for the math to work out, I'm using all 8 and merging all 8. Well, merging 4 and 4 and then splitting up the 4 and 4. So anyhow, over here, we have all of the steel pipes, steel tubes, whatever they're called, coming in on the top. All of our wire going in on the bottom. And these machines require 40 a minute on the wire and 15 a minute on the steel pipe. And they will produce 5 per minute. And then like I was saying, and I still have 40 a minute going in here, even though this machine is only on 33%. And it's waiting for its 3 steel pipe. And it's getting 5 of those a minute. And it will produce, theoretically it says 1 stator, but we know that's not true because it's at 33%. It's producing 1.6 stators per minute. And at some point we should start to see stators, and that, or not stators, we should start to see tubes coming off. How's this poor guy doing? Oh, I didn't connect it. Ha. All right, hold on. Now we'll see what we're supposed to see. And there we go. So this is what I've been working on. Well, there's the power. I wasn't working on that. But this is our stator production. And like I said, we have 5 machines producing 5 a minute and one machine producing a little over 1.5 a minute. So 26, 27 a minute. That's not that bad. I don't have it going out yet, primarily because I don't know where I'm going to store it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. That'll be something I figure out between episodes. Before we end this episode, let's run and check our space elevator. So I'll be right back when we get to the space elevator. All right, the space elevator. Let's fully loaded. Let's seal it. Let's send this puppy. Oh, we're missing the best part of the animation. Ah, I was at the wrong angle. Sorry. $2,500 of those. What is that? Modular engine. Adaptive control units. Okay, so we have some new things to work on and worry about. Let's go see what our guy over here wants us to make next and what we get for it, and then we will end this episode. I feel like it's gone long. I don't know how long it's gone. Uh, so tier 5, oil processing. So we need to find oil. The truck. I don't know anything about the truck. The manufacturer, that has 4 inputs. Modular engines, we just saw that we need. And adaptive control units. Packager, I don't know what that does. Empty canister. Packaged water. And a gas mask. More inventory slots. So it looks like oil processing is something that we need to start considering. We have a lot to do. But at least it gives us things to work towards, which is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to call this episode right here. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I hope that you all have a great week.